Morning everyone! I'm just about to have my breakfast this morning and I thought I would chat with you guys and catch you guys up on the latest happenings. Nothing too exciting actually, but here is my oatmeal. I've topped it with a bunch of bananas so you can't see what's going on inside, but I put in hemp hearts, wheat bran, walnuts, pecans, some cacao powder, unsweetened shredded coconuts, and also raisins and sunflower seeds. Now, raisins and sunflower seeds I've had in my pantry in the past, but I don't really go through those items very quickly. I kind of use them every once in a while, and I use them a lot when I used to make my own granola. But when I was at the meditation retreat, they had raisins and sunflower seeds that you could dress your oatmeal with and your salads with, and I just fell in love with both of those ingredients. When I got home, the first thing I did was run to the grocery store and pick up a whole bunch of raisins and a bunch of sunflower seeds. I've been trying to have a big salad every day since coming home from the retreat because that's what I did when I was there and it made me feel really good. So I've been putting these sunflower seeds and raisins in my salad. I want to do a video on 2 or 3 salad dressings. They're super easy to make, to throw together with just some olive oil and some vinegar and such. So look for that coming maybe in the new year. Plan to do some more cooking type videos and sharing recipes in more detail. I've just been a little bit lazy with that, I guess. I've been enjoying cooking, but documenting it in like a step-by-step format hasn't really been something that I've been doing, but I do plan to do that. Similar to how I showed the risotto in a step-by-step way, I'd like to do that with some of the other recipes that I've tried and that I love. This is the first time I'm having oatmeal since coming back from the retreat. To be quite honest, I got very sick of oatmeal when I was there. It was so nourishing and filling that I didn't want to stray from it, even though I was getting tired of it towards the end, but I needed a little break. So this is the first time I'm having oatmeal since I got back, and I'm actually quite craving it. Also, I am having coffee today. I'm not going to tilt this because it's very full, but this is the first time I've had coffee in probably 6 months. Something like that. I haven't had coffee in ages. It smells incredible. I mean, I smell it every day anyway because hubby drinks coffee every day, but it's different when it's your own. Oh, that's so good. This is a coffee that we got from Costco. I think it's the Starbucks one, Verona? Yeah. The Starbucks Verona. It's got a really nice complex flavor to it. I did add some condensed milk because I wanted more of a treat drink this morning. I didn't want to just have black coffee. So this has condensed milk in it and it's very decadent. It's really good. In terms of updates, I wanted to mention that I've been to 2 holiday dinners now with 2 of my closest friends. On Thursday night, my friend and I went to Cafe Can Can and we had a really nice holiday celebration. My friend and I both ordered appetizers. I ordered the French onion soup, which was so good. They put beef in the French onion soup and it was really nice. So the next time I make French onion soup, I'm gonna try to add maybe a little bit of beef in there. I'm not too sure yet. My friend had the escargot. At the bottom of her dish, there was about this much melted butter and or oil, and it was just a lot. In terms of our main courses, I had a burger. I haven't had a burger in a while, like a big burger. The burger was good, the fries were amazing, but both were a little bit on the salty side. I guess I'm not used to the level of salt at restaurants anymore now that I cook at home, and I mean, I do use, I think, quite a bit of salt, but maybe it's not as much as a restaurant, say. My friend ordered the pork schnitzel. It was a huge piece. She was expecting a much smaller portion and she ended up taking half of it to go. She was also expecting more by way of like different vegetables on the plate. We were pretty full after that. I mean, we both had rather heavy courses, but we had yet to exchange our holiday cards, so we went for bubble tea. I haven't had bubble tea in, again, months. It was later in the evening, so I didn't want to have any caffeine. I ended up getting the taro milk tea, and it was really delicious. We went to a place called Onezo, which is a bubble tea shop that my friend's been meaning to go to, and she was interested in this shop because it makes its own fresh tapioca from scratch daily. The tapioca was amazing. They had a lot of different varieties. I ended up getting the purple tapioca. I don't know if it has taro in it or just like a taro mango flavor, but it was very soft and chewy. It was really, really nice. I actually ended up bringing a bubble tea back for hubby because I thought he would really enjoy it. He typically orders taro. I usually order something else like a black tea or a green tea. We're gonna go watch a documentary today. It's called Pick of the Litter. It follows a litter of puppies around, and the puppies are being trained to become guide dogs. So I'm very excited about this. I wanted to see this when it was at the Hot Docs Festival. I learned that that film was playing after I had used up all my passes. So I was very, very happy that it came back for the holidays, and I think it'll be a perfect holiday movie. We went to watch Bumblebee the other day, and it was really good, but there were moments that were kind of like a bit cheesy, but it was still overall a very good film. It was very entertaining, and I just love how they portrayed the Bumblebee character. It was very endearing and very sweet. They made a robot essentially look, I guess, is it a robot? A transformer? Or is it just a transformer?
Robot.
Okay. I don't know, because it's a species, so it's not really a robot. He's just laughing. So they made the transformer, which is, well, I was gonna say an inanimate object, not really an inanimate object, but anyway, they were able to make it into like a very endearing, lovable creature. Last night, my friend and I celebrated our annual holiday extravaganza. This is the friend that you guys have seen a lot in my videos. Our holiday extravaganza usually involves going to the mall at the busiest time of the year, setting a budget and a theme, and picking out gifts for one another. We've had so much fun with that over the years, but this year, I think we both wanted something different. She said if it was her turn to come up with a theme, she would have chosen maybe like an experience or something. So she's very aware of all of the kind of changes that have been happening and just my overall change in mindset. But I was a little bit worried that she would be disappointed that we weren't doing like a fun holiday extravaganza this year. The theme this year that I came up with was Vision 2019, and what I wanted us to do was create a vision board for the upcoming year, basically any sort of format, and it can also contain any sort of content. Whatever I guess suited each one of us best is what I wanted us to go with, so it was sky's the limit in terms of creative potential. I wanted to give this a lot of thought, so instead of us getting together and kind of like influencing each other and each other's vision, I wanted us to do this separately. So when I came up with this theme, I thought maybe there isn't enough that we're doing together, and I don't know if my friend would see it as like fun or just another project that she has to do before the holidays. So I was a little bit worried about that, and we talked about that, but she was all for it. I think this celebration was probably the most kind of intense one that we've had. We went deep. Like, we had a really good conversation, and we just talked a lot about what we want out of life and how we've changed a lot over the years. It was really nice. It was a really nice change. I mean, we've always had a lot of fun together. This was a whole other level. I felt like our friendship grew a lot just last night. Anyway, we went to a restaurant we've been meaning to go to called Doma. It is a Korean fusion restaurant, and I thought this restaurant was really popular and very busy, but we were pretty much the only table there. I think maybe one or two other tables came in the time that we were at the restaurant. The restaurant used to have a tasting menu where you could pretty much sample the entire menu, but they've changed it recently, so we ended up ordering 4 courses. We had the sea bream and shrimp to start, and then we had the cauliflower dish, followed by the rice cakes with duck confit, which I think was my favorite out of the 4. And we finished off with the steak dish, and it came with little lettuce wraps and pickles and some spicy sauce. All the flavors were amazing. We had a really nice meal and a really good conversation, but we hadn't talked too much about the vision board yet. Went to this waffle ice cream shop, and we shared a waffle which was delicious. It was a Belgian waffle. We chose the maple ice cream to go on top. We got walnuts on it, and also a salted caramel drizzle. It was excellent. My friend's vision board took the format of a book. She was really creative, and she bought this used children's book. She changed the story in the book so that it became something that reflected what she wanted for 2019. I thought it was so clever. There was one main thing that she wanted to work on in 2019. So she walked me through the book, and it was cute, but at the same time very insightful, so it was nice. It was very, very creative. I happened to go with a book format as well, and I don't know if this video is rather long. Maybe I'll get into it another time, but I ended up doing a journal. This is going to be, I think, a manifestation journal, and my vision board basically involved keywords and key ideas that I want to implement in 2019. But one main idea, which is you have everything you need. And I'm going to talk about this more in my 2019 goals video. I'm still kind of sussing out the details. I found it really interesting that neither of us went with the traditional vision board. This celebration was fun in a different way. It wasn't like the crazy fun that we've had in the past, but it felt very fulfilling. Anyway, I haven't even had a bite of my breakfast yet, even though I said I was going to eat and talk to you guys. I can't eat and talk at the same time. We just came out of the film and it was so good. It was really sweet and almost cried in several parts. I highly recommend it. It is playing into January, so lots of time to see it if you're located in Toronto and you happen to be near the Hot Doc Cinema. Hubby really enjoyed it as well, and it was just really, really cute. The puppies were so sweet. We are heading to Loblaws now. We're gonna pick up a baguette for cheese fondue tonight, and we're gonna buy some wine to make mulled wine. This is the cheese fondue we're gonna be trying today. We picked this up in Montreal when we were there, and we've never tried this brand before. We also bought a whole bunch of bread to dip. We're not dipping anything else. I'm gonna make us a big salad to go along with it. We have a regular baguette, an olive ciabatta, and the cheddar and onion demi baguette, which smells fantastic. We're gonna be putting this in our mulled wine. This is the Sangiovese. We bought a Magnum because I have 2 liters of apple cider, so I'm gonna have to make mulled wine twice. And then for the hard liquor that we're going to put inside the mulled wine, we're going to use this Alberta Premium Canadian whiskey. Wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Decided to just do stockings this year with perishables. Lulu and Truffle gave us this huge box of Lindor chocolate. There are 150 in here, and it looks like they picked out a whole bunch of different ones. I was kind of sad that we didn't do the Kinder Advent calendar because it was so much fun last year, so I picked these up so we could open them together. And you may notice that we are in these really cozy robes. These are from my mother-in-law. They are so soft and cozy. It looks less pink in the video. I called this color pink, but then hubby thinks it's more taupe. I guess it could be like a purpley brown, so maybe, yeah, maybe taupe. But it could be pink too. And I just have this, it's a little bit off-white, but more on the white side. Matches Lulu. We kind of both match Lulu.
Mm-hmm. See? It's fun.
Fun. Fun and cream is Lulu's coloring. Here are the sandwich shortbread cookies that I made, the Mauritian Napolitain. The icing turned out a lot better, although it still was a little bit thick, as you can tell by this drip here. I'm going to keep working on it, but this time I put a little bit of rose water in with the icing, and it tastes so good. I love the flavor of rose. With the leftover batter, I made these thumbprint cookies. These are also delicious. They're good because they're not as sweet, and you can really taste the butter, and the rose flavor really comes out.
Here's
Ting.
barely see.
These took me so long to make yesterday. I only ended up with 24 cookies, sandwich cookies, and 4 of the thumbprint cookies. And it took me pretty much all day. I think it took, I started at 9:30-ish. So it probably took me around 5 hours.
Holy.
The recipe is pretty easy. There's just a lot of waiting around. And I'm not super efficient at it yet. So I'll stick the dough in the fridge for half an hour and then I'll bake out 1 batch of cookies, and the cookies take around 20 to 25 minutes to cook. And then I'll pop the rest of the batter back into the fridge. He's getting more. I'll let that cool while the cookies bake, and then I'll roll out another batch and bake them again. So the time just really adds up. But the recipe itself isn't all that hard. It's actually pretty straightforward. Hey everyone, it is Boxing Day. Hope you guys had a lovely Christmas. Hubby and I just got done at Costco. It was such a pleasure to shop at Costco today. There was nobody in there and we were able to walk around and see everything. We bought a lot of stuff. I'll show you when we get back. We just got home. You can kind of see the state of the kitchen behind me. I'm gonna do my kitchen clean out very, very soon. But before I start to put everything away, I'm gonna show you what we got at Costco. We got 30 giant rolls of toilet paper, 6 Tetra Paks of the Kirkland brand almond milk, 2 packages of dried apricots, some toasted coconut smiles, mango slices, 1.2 kilograms of flaxseed, a bag of popcorners, 2 packages of Chicago Mix, this is hubby's favorite, 2 boxes of Rain Coast crisps contain, oh no, it's that word again. This was such a good deal. Each 3-pack was only $11.99 and they are so expensive at Loblaws. Hubby and I were super excited to see this. This is the Nando's peri peri sauce in medium. We also purchased 3 jars of Kirkland honey. Hubby and I love the chocolate-coated macadamia nuts from Hawaii, so when we saw this there, we couldn't resist. We've been taking those complimentary probiotics that we got from well.ca, and we've noticed that they are perhaps helping with our digestion, so we decided to try 2 different ones from Costco. We stocked up on some more Parmesan petals. These are essential for my risotto and also for that shrimp pasta dish that I like to make. This is skyr, which is a yogurt that we had in Iceland. The flavors really appeal to me as well: blueberry, key lime, peach, and super berries. Here are the meats we purchased: 2 packages of chicken breast, some stewing beef, and then underneath here we have some Atlantic salmon. I've been meaning to make turkey again, and we found some fresh ones on sale at Costco for $20 off. I saw them in the meat section, weighing them and bringing them out to the floor, and they were just selling like hotcakes. This turkey is 6.26 kilos, and it was only $14.99. We also picked up a lot of vegetables, starting with this huge bag of baby carrots, 2 packages of spring mix, a bag of spinach. Since we go through onions like crazy now, we bought a huge 10-pound bag. I may make French onion soup very, very soon. We bought a huge bag of these Normandy-style mixed vegetables. These are frozen. A big bag of Gala apples. That apple wedger is working so well. Hubby and I eat pretty much an apple a day now. Some blueberries and some blackberries. We're gonna be spending New Year's Eve with my family this year. This is going to be a throwback to many years ago before hubby and I started going to the comedy show every year. So we're very excited about this. We're gonna be playing tons of games. I'll tell you more about the games a little later. We bought this sparkling apple juice because not everyone in my family drinks. We figured we could pop a bottle for New Year's Eve. We haven't had this cheddar before, so we thought we would give it a try. Hubby loves blue cheese, so we picked up this one. This is also for hubby. This is the basil pesto. He uses this in his salad, and he also used it on pasta when I was at the meditation retreat. We decided to buy some Haagen-Dazs vanilla almonds ice cream bars. There are 9 bars in here, and this was on sale for, I believe it was $11.99. Pretty good value if you like this sort of thing, and we happen to love these bars. We're at Scotiabank Arena. We are here for the Marlies game. They play a few games in the Arena series, so here we are. I am I'm doing my kitchen clean out today. It is going really slow. I've only done 2 sets of cupboards and I needed to take a little break because I'm hungry. I'm gonna be having this big salad with a Dijon dressing that I whipped up. It's mostly just greens with some hemp hearts, some Parmesan, sunflower seeds, and raisins. I've also got a cut up apple and a cut up orange down here. And I'm going to eat this can of tuna. This is the spicy Thai chili, which I really like. It's got some nice heat to it. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole kitchen today. I'm feeling rather just slow. I feel like I'm taking my sweet time with everything. I'm listening to a podcast and just the kitchen is in shambles. I feel like it took me a really long time to clean 2 sets of cupboards today. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through the whole kitchen, or maybe I just won't be able to be as thorough with some of the other cupboards that are in better condition. Let me see how it goes once I fill my belly, and then maybe I'll get a second wind and I'll be able to do a lot before hubby comes home. We're gonna go to our favorite kind of holiday restaurant that we go to pretty much every single year, although we didn't go last year. That's Shangri-La, which is a Tibetan restaurant in Parkdale. Very casual, but the food is great, and we're gonna be heading there this evening while we still have the car. It is Saturday again. Oh, hi. Hi. It is Saturday again, and I've actually had a really productive day so far. I've drafted a blog post to review that PR book that I was sent. I ended up finding that book pretty helpful, and it was neat because it was a workbook as well, so I'm happy I have a copy. I may end up jotting some notes in it. Right now I've just tabbed certain sections that I wanted to talk about in my blog post. It contained a lot of tips and strategies that I agree with, and a lot of them I've actually implemented, or at least implemented partway in my life, so that's really neat. You're home. You go see daddy. I also made banana bread today. I put coconut in it, so I'm excited to give that a try. Hubby just got back from the gym and we're gonna be cutting into it very soon, right? Yeah. Yay. I also recorded my 2018 goals update video, and I think I almost have my 2019 goals nailed down. I also wanted to mention that we got together with our friends yesterday and we went axe throwing. I have wanted to do this for so long. We went to a place called Escape Manor, which is a combination of escape rooms and axe throwing, but 2 separate experiences. This is a really cool place. It is a bar and lounge on the main floor, and there are some free games that you can play, including an old school arcade game with Atari games. They have Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Galaga, 1942, and a whole bunch of other games. Oh, Centipede. They had so many different old school fun games, and you can play for free. You just, I guess, should buy a drink or maybe book an experience, but it was a lot of fun. Axe throwing was an hour long and there were 4 of us. We got lessons on how to throw two-handed, one-handed. We also got some mini games that we were able to play. Hubby picked up the axe throwing pretty quickly, and so did our friends. I was terrible at it. I managed to get a couple of bullseyes, so we quickly took a photo, but oftentimes I wouldn't even hit the target. I would just throw the axe on the ground, or I would hit the target and the axe would just bounce off. There's definitely a technique to it, and one that I have not mastered. It was a lot of fun, and definitely a good way to spend an hour with a bunch of friends.
All that stress. I have no stress. See, I'd feel bad if you had some stress.
Came back to our place after, and we played this new set of games that hubby and I actually played with my sisters. They introduced us to Jackbox, which is a set of online games. A lot of you have probably heard of it. I think it's quite popular because our friends knew about it as well. There's a trivia game, some drawing games, some like funny fill in the blank type games, just a plethora of different games that you can play on your TV. The games show on the TV, and then you use your smartphone as the controller regular. There's a room code so everyone can get in, and it was just a ton of fun. Hubby and I might try playing some of the games for 2 people, like You Don't Know Jack. The games are by the creators of You Don't Know Jack. So maybe we'll play that a little bit later, but it was so much fun. We just had so many laughs, and definitely glad we went ahead and picked up that set. They're on sale on Steam for I think a couple more days, but you get all 5 of the Jackbox party packs for $63. So in total there are probably around 25 games that you can get for that. We played a handful of them yesterday and they were a lot of fun. My favorites right now are Drawful, Faking It, Murder Mystery Trivia. Fibbage was okay. We didn't play that yesterday. What was the one we played yesterday? Quidditch? Something like Quidditch, but not Quidditch, because Quidditch is the Harry Potter sport, right? Yeah. So something like that. Quiplash. Was it called Quiplash?
Quiplash?
No.
Quip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quip.
Quiplash. And then we played TKO, which is a t-shirt drawing game, but I didn't like that one as much, although hubby had some mad drawing skills for that one. I think those are all the updates for now. Maybe I will end off the vlog here because the vlog is getting rather long, but I will start vlogging again very soon and post another vlog in the new year. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you very soon in my 2018 goals update video. And then of course I will have tons of videos in 2019. Hope you're having a wonderful end of December. Hope you're excited for the new year. I'll say Happy New Year probably a few more times in different videos, but if you're watching this one, I hope you have a really happy and safe celebration, and I will see you very soon. Bye.